again, Spotlight on Vegas Business is back with Mark and Nicole. And welcome back to our last half an hour of Spotlight on Vegas Business. We're almost done with the Power Business lunch, and for me that means it's going to be on to the real lunch.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that because I'm starved.
I am starved for information though, and we've got someone in studio coming in to help us out with our technology spotlight, which is Tracy Durski with CenturyLink. Welcome, Tracy.
Well, thank you for having me.
Welcome, Tracy. Tracy is part of our West Valley chapter, just letting people know, just reminding them about our sponsor, the lead team.
Yes, Tracy, we met out and about networking, and it was fantastic with the, and actually Tracy is also one of our brand new members of the Las Vegas Health and Fitness Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, nice.
I am dedicated to improving the businesses that join the chamber, and Tracy is my telecommunications go-to gal to help all of our chamber members communicate better through technology.
Yes, absolutely.
And we can do that at CenturyLink. Can you tell the folks out there a little bit who don't know what CenturyLink for Business is all about?
Well, a lot of people, when they think CenturyLink, they might just think their home phone and internet provider. However, we have multiple different services for businesses. We're focusing now on our cloud services for businesses. We have a white glove service. We take care of everything for you, so you can concentrate on things that you need to do to make your business better.
You know, Larissa was in here earlier from Advanced Business Concepts, and I know that you've met her.
I met her.
And it was funny because I thought of you. She had to move locations for a little temporary thing with her landlord, and I remember her posting on Facebook about being shut down and how it really just mucked up the works of her business because of the internet was not on when it was supposed to be. It was a disaster.
One main thing when you're a business owner that you want to make sure, if you're changing locations or if you're changing providers, do not disconnect your service before your new service is implemented, because you never know if you're going to have downtime or if it's not going to configure properly or anything could happen, and you just want to make sure that you're not down for any amount of time at all.
No, I've made that mistake. I mean, all businesses nowadays depend on the internet. I don't know of any businesses that don't depend on the internet. Now, I believe that you have various internet packages.
Absolutely.
First of all, can you tell us the various packages and why high-speed internet is so... I mean, internet is important, we all know that, but why high-speed internet? What is...
The difference between residential and business internet is... people don't understand. It's like night and day. When you have residential, you're sharing with your neighbors. It's a shared internet, and it's not safe. For your business, you would absolutely want to have a dedicated line. Here in Las Vegas, CenturyLink owns all the fiber in Las Vegas, so we are the LEC, meaning we run the last mile and we own all of the lines. Fiber is your best connection.
So you're the main source.
Yes, we're it. Fiber is your best connection. However, we do have Ethernet over copper. We do have DSL for smaller businesses that really don't care to have don't care if it's shared or if it's a dedicated line. It just depends on what kind of business you have and what your needs are.
Yeah,
and we can provide, whatever your needs are, we can put something together for you.
Yeah, I don't know any business out there that I would say internet connection, maybe their cell phone, maybe their, that's it. That's the main thing for technology. If your internet goes down, it's really hard to go back to the olden days.
It is, because a lot of people don't understand that their phones run on their internet as well. So if your internet goes down, your phone lines go down.
Yeah.
So we have different things. If you can't have that happen, then it can go directly to an analog line. Analog lines don't go down; they're not connected to the internet.
Analog lines still exist?
Yes, they do. They're mainly used for fax lines or for your security system, your POS system, all kind. Your credit card machine is your POS, same thing. But yes, we do still have analog lines, and they're used for different reasons.
Now, you mentioned earlier a bit about the cloud. I mean, I know a few weeks back we talked about having information on the cloud. Can you tell us a bit more about that and the importance of it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it depends on what kind of business you have. If you are a doctor's office, if you're a dentist's office, you absolutely need the cloud. You need to make sure that your HIPAA requirements are, up to date and that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing as far as that goes. However, if you have a business and your server is on site, and what if your building burns down, or if you have a flood, or something happens, how are you going to get all your information back? You can't, because your server's been damaged and it doesn't work anymore. So if you have your server at your office, or if you're home-based at your home, you would want to think about cloud services, because then you can retrieve your services from anywhere, and you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, how am I going to get it back, and all that sort of thing. So it's very important.
You told me something exciting, a new offer that's coming out with CenturyLink
Yes.
about the cloud.
Yes.
30-day.
I'm excited. Okay.
30-day something. What's it all about?
So we recently just rolled a new promotion out. If you've ever thought about trying cloud services, now is the time to try it, because we have a 30-day trial for free for all of our existing and new customers. Any existing customers that do not have cloud services, or if you're a new customer and you just want to, you don't have to have phone or internet services to try our cloud services. You can just try the cloud and see how you like it. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to love it and want to keep it. So, but we give you the opportunity to try it for free.
Now, what are your charges for it?
It just depends on the different applications that you need.
Okay.
It all depends on, different features and applications that you need for your business.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I do like about your business and a lot of other businesses in your industry is that you have these bundle packages. You get your phone and your internet. To me, one of the advantages of that is that, if something goes wrong, you got one call to make.
Correct.
What other advantages are there of that? Is there any
To have everything in the bundle?
Yeah.
Your
pricing?
service, everything would be a little bit less expensive that way. And then you have one provider, one phone bill, and it's just better that way.
Makes the business job
sense.
easier.
It makes sense. Whoever's paying the bills, you're not getting 3 bills. You're getting one, and then you have one place to call if you have a problem. If you have our managed office services, you dial 123 from your hosted phone, and you get your dedicated person that handles your account right away.
Okay, so tell me, speaking about dedicated persons, let's talk about you a little bit, Tracy.
Oh, okay.
How long have you been in the Valley?
I grew up here. We moved here when I was 8 years old. And that was a long time ago. So, so I grew up here, and my family's here. All my friends are here.
Is that part of what you think gives you such a passion for Las Vegas and for
Yes,
businesses in Las
absolutely.
Vegas? You've got some
Yes.
deep roots here.
Yes, I do. I went to El Dorado when I was a freshman, and then I transferred to Votech. At the time, it was called Votech, and I graduated from Votech a long time ago.
Nice.
So, yes, I have a passion for this town. Anybody that tells me I'm not a native, I get mad. I get angry. I'm like, so what does it, just because I'm not born here doesn't mean I'm not a native.
Yeah, but you've been here decades.
Being such a transitional town, you being here since you were 8 years old, I mean, that's, what, 2 years?
Right?
So I think that's a real advantage, though. I think that's a real advantage rather than, maybe going to CenturyLink.com. I encourage folks to develop a relationship with their communications expert.
I agree, because what I like to do is I like to get to know my customer, what their needs are, and you're not going to get that over at CenturyLink.com, you're going to chat, like chat with somebody, IM them, and you don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah, I think when you see someone face to face, when you can actually physically be in someone's business, you can get a feel for their personality, for the warmth of the office.
Absolutely.
Really find more about
agree.
their needs, and that's one of the reasons why I'm really excited for bringing Tracy Durski with CenturyLink in as our small business telecommunications expert into the Las Vegas Health and Fitness Chamber of Commerce, having her as a member of the lead team and being a go-to person for our nearly 60 business members that are members of the lead
That's
team
actually
now.
one of the advantages of being part of the lead team, especially for large corporates like that, is that it actually puts a genuine face on that business. I mean, CenturyLink to me is just
The phone company.
A big company.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a phone company, but now there's a face to it.
It is.
Yes.
A friendly face as well. That you can actually approach and talk to.
Yeah. So Tracy, can you tell me number one, I'd love your contact information, but I'd also like to talk a little bit about when someone should contact you.
Okay, that is a great question. If you are opening a new business and you're gonna need our services, call us 45 to 60 days ahead of time, so that we can have that proper time to get everything right the first time. Another reason, if you're moving, give us 45 to 60 days for us to make sure we have the appropriate time to move you.
To make it seamless.
Correct. If another reason is if your phones are out of date, if you just need new phones, call us. If you need what else? If you need new phones, if your internet is slow,
Maybe if you're not even sure. Maybe
if you just need somebody to come out and assess you, call me. Yeah.
You guys don't get involved with the wireless, like cell phones, for instance.
Yes, we don't do cell phones.
Okay. Just wasn't too sure about that.
Right. So, if you're a small business owner and your employees are telling you that they can't do their job because either the phone or the internet is too slow.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Yeah. Sometimes you might not even know. You might not even know how much more efficient you could be in business.
Unless you sit down with me and I ask you simple everyday questions, I can assess what you might need, and then we can have that discussion.
All right. So if they want to call you, is it best to call you, send you an email? What's the best way to contact?
To call me, my number is 702-370-0659, or you can email me at Tracy, Tracy, Durski, D as in dog, URSKI, @CenturyLink.com.
Perfect. And Tracy, as Mark mentioned, is a member of the Lead Team West Valley chapter. That meets every Tuesday. So we'll be seeing you tomorrow for lunch at 11:30 at Blueberry Hill. So if you'd like to come and have lunch with Tracy, meet with her, and chat a little bit more about your telecommunications, about the 30-day cloud trial, or anything else you might... Yeah, try the cloud. It's beautiful up there.
It's nice.
It is. It's a lovely cloudy day in Las Vegas. So when you see a little weather in Las Vegas, think of Tracy. But you can find her information at theleadteam.com under chapters, as well as we should be making it an official announcement on her membership with the Chamber. So she'll be on our Chamber directory here in the next couple of days as well, too. So all sorts of ways to contact Tracy Durski with CenturyLink. Thank you so much for coming in, Tracy.
Thank you for having me.
I have a feeling we'll have you back again a
Yes,
couple of times, as
anytime.
there are so many aspects to telecommunications that can be covered here. So thank you very much. We are going to go to break.